Legendary rock stars have played on this stage, but the star of this show
Good morning. Good morning.
is Google.
Wonderful to be back here at Shoreline with all of you.
Thousands travel from far and wide.
How long was your flight here?
20 hours.
It's the center of the Google world right now.
Google I/O is where developers go to learn and where Google makes big announcements.
Introducing Nest Hub Max,
It's a new smart display with a camera that could be
the kitchen TV you've always wanted.
The new Nest Hub Max positively dwarfs its little sibling, the Google Home Hub, which is now renamed the Nest Hub.
Bringing all of these products together under the Nest name.
The Hub Max can recognize you and your family.
When the device sees you, it can serve up personal information like when your next appointment is, what's on your calendar for the day, your commute to work.
But Google swears it's not a privacy concern.
We've actually got this mic and camera switch right here on the back. It's actually on right now.
The switch physically disconnects the mic and camera.
Mic and camera are back on.
And now it's face matching me?
Privacy's a big topic for the next version of Android, codenamed Android Q.
What do you think it stands for?
Question mark, who really knows?
Android's cracking down on apps that use your location.
You can make sure that apps can only use your location information when you're using the app and not while the app is in the background. And that's a pretty big change, which I think consumers are really going to appreciate.
Now, speech processing can happen on the phone, not in the cloud. More private and fast.
Turn the flashlight on. Turn it off. Take a selfie.
Up until now, having a fluid discussion with a computer, especially where that text is going over the wire to a data center, hasn't really felt quite as natural.
But processing right on the phone opens new possibilities like automatic captions for your own videos.
For the almost 500 million people who are deaf or hard of hearing, captions are critical.
Nowadays, just about every TV show is closed captioned, but what if your whole life could be closed captioned? That's what Google's demoing over here. And by the way, they even brought a hearing loss simulator.
When someone speaks to you, it transcribes their speech into text.
Live Transcribe is part of Android Q and a huge help for people like Dimitri, a Google research scientist who's deaf.
He became deaf as a young child. He grew up in Russia, and so he never heard himself speak English.
And that poses another problem. People and phones have a hard time understanding him.
The algorithms just haven't seen many examples of people like Dimitri.
That's where Project Euphonia comes in. The team asked Dimitri to record samples of his voice.
He collected almost 15 hours of audio, which is a lot.
And built a speech recognizer just for him.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Now they're working on how to train machines for all sorts of non-standard speech.
If you or someone you know has slurred or hard to understand speech, we'd like to invite you to submit voice samples to help accelerate this effort.
Google's also exploring machine learning to give early warnings for flooding and now even for lung cancer.
Tumors that are difficult to actually identify by people, but you can actually train machine learning models using examples that sometime can do even a better job.
It's all far in the future, but you know what you can have right now? A new phone.
They start at just $399.
Just like its top-of-the-line cousin, the Pixel 3a comes in these two different sizes, and both with a pretty sweet camera. Only this one is made out of plastic and costs a whole lot less.
Pixel 3a can take amazing photos in low light with night sight.
The image pokes fun at the competition, but it was also a hint at the evening's entertainment.
Did you think you'd be roller skating today?
Yeah, but I don't know how to do skate.
For Google, I/O is way more than just a conference. They like to think of it as a celebration. And of course, you can't have a celebration without a big old party.
Double, toilet trouble.
There were pop-up performances and a retro arcade. Even this all-ages hip-hop show by the Fungineers.
Shoes, you put them on your feet. Shoes, they tell them they need. Wave your shoes in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
Of course, the shoes were coming off anyway to make room for the roller skates.
When's the last time you did this? Oh boy.
That's my first time.
It's your first time. Congratulations, you're looking great.